do not dive into unknown waters.
Let's swim Bahamas, bring water hazards to an end. Water hazards to an end.
By giving unconditionally, not expecting anything in return, I thought was a wonderful way of showing this love, and I believe that it is love that truly draws people, and so I thought we could cover a lot more people by feeding. Volunteers, you know, they have truly been sold.
My passion is to help, and I thank God for what I can do through the help of Bahamas Feeding Network.
At the Broadcasting Corporation of the Bahamas, I'm Clint Watson, and this is ZNS.
Tonight, the weekend edition. Election season heats up across the islands with rallies drawing large crowds, candidates making a full court press for voters. Plus, mosquito fogging ramps up nationwide. See and hear what the Department of Environmental Health is doing to curb the spread of mosquito-borne illnesses. In sports, Frank Pancho Ramming Nationals closes out with a bang. The Bahamas Tonight, the weekend edition starts now. Saturday evening, I'm Desmond Saunders, and welcome to the broadcast. With the election campaign in high gear, scores of supporters gathered in Exuma last evening for the Progressive Liberal Party's rally at its headquarters in Ramsey, Exuma. Supporters heard from the area's incumbent Deputy Prime Minister, the Honorable Chester Cooper, on ongoing plans for that island. Cleopatra Murphy tells us more.
You know that they mess up crew like that, when it comes down, let alone a government, they too divided. They're too full of politics. They couldn't work together to load a mailboat, let alone take on our country's toughest problem.
Prime Minister the Honorable Philip Davis hit out at the Free National Movement, stating that the division within the party leaves it incapable of running a country, adamant that it matters who is in charge. The scathing criticism came as he addressed a crowd of supporters at the Progressive Liberal Party's Exuma headquarters Friday night.
The decisions a government makes, they really matter. We raised the minimum wage, they attacked us. We started a school breakfast program, they attacked us. We are carrying out the country's first nationwide comprehensive energy reforms to put solar up across our islands, to bring our bills down, to make electricity more reliable. They're attacking all that too.
PLP candidate for Exuma and Ragged Island, Minister of Tourism, Investments and Aviation, the Honorable Chester Cooper, assured Exumians and Ragged Islanders he is always working for them, citing $1.5 million in investments for Exuma, the continued construction of an $85 million Exuma International Airport, in addition to airports in Black Point, Staniel Key, and Farmers Key.
That's where I fight for Exuma. That's where the budgets are decided. That's where the airports get approved. That is where I sit at the cabinet table and negotiate for our share.
Cooper cited roadworks and plans for housing, with 68.4 acres of land designated for affordable housing. He says Ragged Island is not forgotten.
We're building the clinic. We're developing heritage tourism with the HMBS Flamingo Monument. We're boosting ecotourism, bone fishing, sustainable tourism, and leveraging some of the best fishing grounds in the country. So I'm working for you.
At the end of the day, Prime Minister the Honorable Philip Davis says the May 12 general elections are consequential, calling on Bahamians and Exumians alike to move forward and not back. For the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Cleopatra Murphy.
Dozens of Abaco residents in attendance at the Free National Movement's rally Friday in the Cooperstown settlement. With election season in full swing, supporters of the party showed up to hear from the candidates on their plans for Abaco. Lloyd Allen tells us more.
A charged crowd in Cooperstown, Abaco on Friday as the Free National Movement hosted its rally across the island.
And I want you to know, if you felt bad about some things we did when we were in government, I've said to you before, we could have been better. And we have apologized to say to you that we feel your pain. We identify with your frustration. But I want you to know tonight, the FNM is under new management.
Pintard also raised concerns on alleged multi-million-dollar government travel spending.
$74 million. $74 million is but one of the big figures. This administration has spent just on travel.
Addressing Abaconians, Pintard committing to a number of economic stimulants to strengthen the island's economy.
So tonight, this is what you can expect. You can expect that we will ensure that the marinas once again will be teeming with vessels. We'll remove the harmful fees put in place by this government. We will make it easier to do business in Abaco and marinas around the country. What will we do? We'll make sure that the funds that are earned in Abaco, a larger percentage of those funds remain in Abaco rather than go to the Treasury in Nassau.
Meantime, F&M North Abaco candidate Therese Boodle and South and Central candidate Jeremy Sweeting also asking residents to lend their support.
We have come too far to turn back. This house the F&M built, it is time for restoration. It is time for strong leadership.
We will build a high school in South Abaco, rebuild the Marsh Harbour Port, and reintroduce Sandy Point as a port of entry.
The PLP secured both seats in 2021, while the F&M in 2012 and 17 held both seats for at least 2 consecutive terms prior. For the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Lloyd Allen.
The Supreme Court has granted an injunction halting key works on the proposed Rosewood-Exuma Resort on Sampson Key. Justice Leif Parkinson ordered a stop to dredging and related construction in the North Bay area pending a judicial review. The large-scale project linked to Rosewood Hotels and Resorts includes plans for marina, residences, and tourism amenities. The challenge brought by Turtlegrass claims the environmental approval process was flawed, citing poor consultation and limited disclosure. The ruling effectively pauses major works until the case is fully heard, while developers of the proposed Rosewood-Exuma project welcoming the Supreme Court ruling that allows key parts of the development to proceed. In a statement, Integra Group says a court declined to stop the project entirely, clearing the way for preparatory work and studies to continue. However, the judge imposed a limited injunction halting dredging in the North Bay area until further legal review. The court also ordered a $3 million financial guarantee to cover potential impacts from delays. Integra calls a decision a balanced outcome and says it remains committed to meeting all environmental and regulatory standards. The broader legal challenge over the project's approvals still before the court. All police involved shooting in Pinedale, 8 Mile Rock, Grand Bahama has left a male dead. Police say the man was armed with a sharp object, threatened officers, triggering the fatal encounter. Matthew Martinbar reports from our Northern Service News Desk.
A police-involved shooting has turned fatal in the Pinedale 8 Mile Rock community on Saturday, April 18th. The victim, a male, suffered a single gunshot wound to the upper body. Officer in charge of the Northern Bahamas, Assistant Commissioner of Police Advardo Dames, outlining the events leading up to the incident.
Shortly after 12 p.m., officers from the 8 Mile Rock Division responded to a complaint in the Pinedale 8 Mile Rock area. Upon their arrival, they engaged a male who at the time was armed with a cutlass.
Dame says responding officers attempted to de-escalate the situation involving the cutlass-wielding male.
However, the incident escalated and the male armed with the cutlass made an aggressive move towards the officers who, being in fear of their lives, fired a single gunshot from their service weapons, striking the male in the upper body, fatally injuring him.
As the investigation remains active, Dames is urging members of the public to cooperate with police as they work to piece together the full circumstances surrounding the incident.
We are asking anyone who saw what happened to come forward to us to aid us in completing a thorough investigation. But I assure the members of the public that a thorough investigation will be had into this particular matter.
Dames adding that despite the severity of the situation, the police force remains committed to protecting and serving the community while operating with full transparency. For the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Matthew Martinborough.
A Saturday morning shooting leaves a Defense Force officer and another male nursing wounds in hospital here in the capital. The incident unfolding just after 4 a.m. outside a business establishment near Verbena and Rosedale Streets. Police say a masked gunman approached a group of men, opened fire, and fled the scene. A male was shot in the leg, and the Defense Force officer was hit in the hand and chest. Both are in stable condition. Investigations continue. Coming up, mosquito fogging rolls out nationwide. We'll tell you where after this break.
How many times has this happened? You're enjoying your day off, but a reminder about a bill pulls you away. With online payment solutions, you don't have to interrupt what matters. Most utility companies offer secure digital portals that let you review your charges and pay instantly from your mobile device using bank-grade encryption, which makes sure your data is protected. Make time for what matters. The future of pay is digital.
It used to be when one line faulted, the whole neighborhood went dark. Now, this device sends a pulse, finds the problem, and reroutes power, so more homes stay connected. Upgrades like this one are reducing outages and transforming our grid, making it stronger and smarter. That means more reliable power, lower operating costs, and lower bills. Instead of short-term patches or temporary fixes, we're building a modern new grid.
Are you better off today? Brave Davis and his cronies are. Extravagant taxpayer-funded trips, a luxury car for Philip, and hundreds of millions in no-bid contracts for their allies. But for us, gas and groceries through the roof, fat on bread basket items, healthcare broken and unaffordable, and illegal immigrants flooding our communities. While Brave Davis and his cronies keep getting ahead, we pay the price. Under the F&M, that changes, because their job is to work for you.
Tired of looking at the same old kitchen? Step 1. Our talented recommended designer Mark crafts a custom design just for you. Step 2. Once your design is ready, CBS Bahamas makes ordering effortless. Your dream kitchen is within reach. Step 3. Our recommended installers bring your vision to life, ensuring every detail is perfectly in place. Sit back and relax as your dream space becomes a reality. Visit cbsbahamas.com and start bringing your home improvement dreams to life today.
Introducing the Focal Smart Pass app that helps you to fuel up faster. Here's how it works. Download the app on the App Store or get it on Google Play and create your profile with payment details. Visit your nearest Shell station. Open the app, scan the pump's QR code, select your payment amount, and begin fueling. Say goodbye to cash and cards because the Focal Smart Pass offers secure and convenient payment options right at your fingertips. Download Focal Smart Pass now and fuel up faster today.
The Public Hospitals Authority pushing back on claims of unpaid overtime and outstanding mileage allowances raised publicly by Nurses Union leader Muriel Lightbourne. In a statement, the authority says it has received no formal complaints on the matter, either written or verbal, through its institutions. It maintains that all overtime and mileage claims on record have been verified and paid in line with established policy. Officials now urging the Nurses Union president to raise any specific concerns directly with the managing director, stressing that issues are best resolved through internal channels. The authority adds the managing director remains available to review any substantiated claims and address them promptly. Well, routine mosquito fogging in targeted communities now underway. According to the Department of Environmental Health Services, the exercise is part of the government's ongoing effort to reduce mosquito populations and limit the spread of mosquito-borne illnesses. Areas scheduled for fogging include Prince Charles Drive, Fox Hill Road, Eastern Road, Bay Street, and several western and southern communities. Residents are urged to participate by eliminating standing water and maintaining clean surroundings. Environmental Health Services officials also note that fogging is weather dependent and may be rescheduled if conditions are not suitable. Beekeepers are being advised to take precautions as fogging agents may be harmful to bees. All stakeholders in the real estate sector got an opportunity to network, forge new partnerships, and learn more about the latest trends and reforms underway in the sector at the Bahamas Real Estate Exchange Saturday. Founder and chairman Darren Seymour says he was pleased to provide industry insiders with the tools they need to enhance their knowledge of the industry.
You know, it's great to be here. We're glad for this vision that we were able to bring forward. The inaugural was in 2024, and we came back 2 years later, basically bringing all of the persons involved in real estate. As you can see, it's a vast field. You have, of course, buyers, sellers, and of course, you have lawyers. We have bankers. We're so happy that our Scotia is here and First Caribbean, they are sponsors. And what we decided to do this year, involve our health professionals. Of course, Doctors Hospital is the banner sponsor. You know, so many Bahamians are not well. And so we want to encourage healthy living and healthy lifestyles. And that's what selling real estate is about. We're selling lifestyles.
Now, they've been also featured an expo showcasing a wide array of services and industry innovations. Comedian and playwright Lynn Therese Davis Nixon says the forum enhanced her knowledge about the real estate field.
As we are selling real estate and as we are selling land, we also need to know how to do that, and that's where my company comes in. So the El Therese School of the El Therese School of the Dramatic Arts is about helping persons to learn to communicate, to learn to sell, public speaking, very important, eye contact, confidence in presenting, etc. So we have a workshop that is for adults, but we also have an ongoing school. So the El Therese School of Dramatic Arts is semester by semester, and that's for students 5 to 17. But we also conduct, again, acting workshops for companies.
Great stuff. Students exploring future pathways face-to-face with college recruiters as Martin Luther King Jr. Global Youth Leadership Conference connects Bahamian youth with historically black colleges and universities across the United States. 50 representatives, 6 universities with one mission, expanding opportunity. Foundation President Harry Johnson says it's about the impact that lasts far beyond the classroom, changing lives one student at a time.
I love the energy here with the students who yearn and earn, want to do better. They want to go to HBCUs and college in the States and then come back. We love the fact that they learn a lot of things here, go back to schools and come back. I'm thankful for the program, but more for the people of the Bahamas who want to come and experience this exciting event that we do every year.
With more than 500 students in attendance, many hoping to secure one of several scholarships collectively valued at over $1 million each. University representatives delivered powerful insights into the importance of education and the lasting influence of historically black colleges and universities.
Think about some of the top tech companies in the world are there, as well as opportunities for entrepreneurship and medicine, and to create your own entrepreneurship opportunities. So
Take students where they are, and we launch them into what their destiny is meant to be. At HBCU, students are not simply a number. They are individuals. They are a part of the community.
I want them all to become successitarians, and that is, don't let anything stop them from being who they want to be.
Sports is up next.
Near. Far. Where can I get 3 flavors in one pizza?
In here, at Little Caesars.
Ahoy! Then I'll take it for a great price.
It's not madness, it's Little Caesars. Pizza.
3 flavors, 1 happy you for just $11 VAT inclusive. Now available at all 5 of our locations. Little Caesars Oaksfield, Carmichael Road, East Street Pineapple Plaza, Charles Saunders Highway, and 1 East Plaza. It's not madness, it's Little Caesars.
Pizza.
Creative ideas didn't just come to life. They were activated through the bold intervention of the Tourism Development Corporation, an organization that goes beyond funding to fully understanding what it takes for Bahamian entrepreneurs to scale, sustain, and succeed succeed, from tailored training programs and business plan development to website creation and strategic guidance. The TDC is building businesses with intention and impact across the Bahamas.
TDC has an opportunity and has a mandate to develop the tourism industry and develop businesses in that tourism sector. This program, Venture Pitch program, kind of like our version of Shark Tank, gives persons an opportunity to come, present their idea, somewhat in a little pressure environment, but if it's something that you're passionate about, come and present your idea, access some funding that we have available. We want to develop entrepreneurs.
The Bahama Venture Pitch Competition, it was built to unlock opportunity across the Family Islands and bring capital directly to Bahamian entrepreneurs. Since its launch, 9 competitions have been held across 7 islands, with Inagua up next. To date, approximately $360,000 has been invested into island economies, with $216,000, $24,000 per competition, awarded directly to tourism-driven entrepreneurs. This is entrepreneurship rooted in tourism and strengthening economies across the Bahamas.
We say to you, listen, keep it down home, keep it authentic, hone your 5 minutes of sharing the dream that you have with our judges, and really start to really work on that business plan. Get some expert assistance in ensuring, because a huge part of this competition is also looking at what your ideas are in terms of the vision, the problems that you are solving, the solutions that you have, and of course, how economically viable those things are. Because having a dream is one thing, but really putting the labor-intensive strategy around how you're going to bring that to fruition is also as important.
If you have an established tourism-related product or business, or even a concept ready to be refined, the opportunity exists. The Bahama Venture Pitch Competition proves that investing in Bahamians is investing in the Bahamas.
Welcome to your Saturday Sports Check, everyone. I'm Amajal Knowles, topping sports. Final day of competition wrapping up yesterday at the Frank Pancho Ramming All Schools Nationals at the original Thomas A. Robinson Stadium. Closing out the day would be a record-setting performance from the St. John's College Giants and the boys under 17, a 4x4 final. The team of Cordell Monroe, Ashley DeMeritt, Aiden Musgrove, and Sean Ferguson would set a new national record, crossing the tape in a 3:22.71.
I want honest and raw reaction. You guys just broke the record. What does that feel like?
Coming into this, we had to do it. 3:25, and we're going 3:21 BAICS. So our focus is on the 4x4. We try to execute as much as possible, and we're going at it.
And talk to me about preparation. What did you guys do in preparation to break today's record?
We trusted God, put God first. We know that we missed the 4x1 record by a couple of seconds, so we had to just come back in the 4x4 and get the record.
In the U20 division, what would serve as the qualifier for the Penn Relays in the under 24 by 4 would be a big red sweep, starting first with the St. Augustine's College girls team. Samara Crawley, Darvinic Dean, Vea Mackey, Alexis Roberts. They would outclass the field in 3:50.03.
First off, we gotta thank God. There was no doubt that we wasn't gonna win, so we just had to go down and do what we had to do.
All right. Again, a lot of confidence out here. Now, for a split second, we thought BMES had kind of the upper hand on you guys. What was going through your mind?
I knew that Kiasra had to have a better time than me in the 400, but I know we wanted this money really, really bad. We want to go to Pens next week. So I had to keep fighting and keep pushing so my team could come in with a win.
And same results over in the boys section. The team of Jerry Woodside, Jakara Wilson, R.J. Roberts, and Egan Neely would take this one in 3:18.02.
I just went out there, stuck with my coach, taught us in practice, and just trusted everything.
All right, and give us the final encouraging words to close out Nationals as the winning team.
Well, I would like to say congratulations to everyone who competed, and everyone did a great job.
And the Island Youth Basketball League brought its winter season to a close with an exciting championship weekend. A look at the winners in the Ballers division. It would be the Arawak Port Development Trailblazers. And the IYBL Builders in the Hoopers division, that's grades 3 to 4, would be the Paradise Healthcare Services Amazons, and the Oak Tree Medical Center Tropics in the Rising Star division, that's grades 5 through 6. Urology Care Bahamas Pathfinders prevailed. In the Superstars division, grades 7 through 9, it would be the IYBL Sea Eagles taking the top spot. And the University of the Bahamas women's softball team rebuilding, continuing with head coach Ivana McDonald completing 2 high school tours recently with an informational session about the team. The 2 schools that were visited were Queens College and St. Andrews. McDonald saying she had great sessions at both institutions.
It honestly was a really great moment to interact with the senior girls softball team, being able to hear their concerns, and they're seeing their faces of knowing, man, UB can actually be a real viable option for me as a student. Really brought a lot of hope. And being able to speak to not just softball athletes, but athletes in general, with the opportunity of what it looks like the university offers from a recruitment standpoint, with grades, with coaching, with scouting, with all those things that really gives you an opportunity to be a proud future Mingo.
And that's when we look at your sports on this Saturday. I'm Amajal Knowles. Enjoy your weekend.
At We Buy and Sell, we help you upgrade your home the smart way, from solar panels and solar lights to strong doors, storm-ready windows, tiles, mirrors, vanity, faucets, and more. Everything you need is right here under one roof. Great quality products, great price, and fast, friendly service every day. Visit us on Robinson Road or send us a message on WhatsApp 242-636-8412 or shop anytime at wbusbahamas.com. We Buy You Sell. Upgrade your home today.
The internet isn't just for surfing. There's a sea of shoppers buying online, and you can connect with them on Tingsy. Tingsy is the SBDC's online storefront built for Bahamians. Take your business to the next level by selling to customers online, both at home and around the world. People want Bahamian things, and if you got things to sell, sell on Tingsy. Find out how you can connect with a sea of buyers by visiting TingsyBahamas.com.
Are you better off today? Brave Davis and his cronies are. Extravagant taxpayer-funded trips, a luxury car for Philip, and hundreds of millions in no-bid contracts for their allies. But for us, gas and groceries through the roof, fat on bread basket items, healthcare broken and unaffordable, and illegal immigrants flooding our communities. While Brave Davis and his cronies keep getting ahead, we pay the price. Under the F&M, that changes, because their job is to work for you.
Chief Meteorologist Basil Dane joins us in studio with the latest temperatures. Good evening, Basil.
Good evening, Desmond. Pretty nice today around the islands. Just a few clouds outside of our studios with a temperature of 82 degrees. Now, the relative humidity, that stands at 70%. The winds are out of the east-northeast at 7 miles per hour, and your barometric pressure, 1,015.1 millibars. That is 29.97 inches. And your boating forecast in the northwest and central islands tonight, easterly winds 10 to 15 knots. The wave heights 2 to 4 feet. You can expect that high tide at 9:30 tonight. Now, for the southeast Bahamas, and easterly flow a little stronger at 12 to 18 knots. The wave heights 3 to 6 feet, so caution flags remain in place for the southeast Bahamas. And then tomorrow, in the northwest and central islands, those winds fall off light and variable with very flat sea conditions. Those are beautiful boating conditions shaping up for tomorrow, with the high tide taking place at 9:50 in the morning and the low tide at 3:56 in the afternoon. And for the southeast Bahamas, that persistent easterly flow, but those winds will be decreasing 10 to 15 knots. The wave height subsided to the 4 feet. Hence, we will drop that caution flag for the southeast Bahamas on Sunday. And your temperatures around the islands, Marshall, Barbacoa at 81, 83 in the Green Tool Key, Freeport, Grand Bahama 83, the Barrier Islands 80, Alice Bimini at 79 degrees, 82 in Harbor Island, 83 in Roxanne, Eleuthera, Alice Cat Island 84, Black Point, Exuma, also in Camp Space, Andros, they have a temperature of 81 degrees, and Fresh Creek, Central Andros 85. And as we take you a little further south, we're picking up some 84s in Georgetown, Exuma, Rumkey, and also in San Salvador, and that extends into Rikers Island, Acklands, and Betsy Bay may go on as well. Matchitani Nagua 79 degrees, and Turks and Caicos Islands at 82. And your satellite pictures showing a little ribbon of cloud moving over the extreme northwestern parts of our country towards the east, and that will provide 1 or 2 brief passing showers during the course of tonight. Elsewhere, high pressures in control of our water, so we anticipate some relatively dry conditions over the next day and a half as the frontal system is on the way. Clear and partly cloudy tonight, low temperature around 73 degrees, and tomorrow it's going to be mostly sunny and pleasant, high temperature getting up to 83 degrees, and the extended weather forecast, nice weather right into Monday. But come Monday afternoon late, we'll see a frontal system work its way into the northwest Bahamas, continuing to push towards the south and east, stalling a bit to the south of us, and that will keep some showers in the forecast right through Tuesday. But after that frontal passes go through, we're going to have some very breezy conditions once again, creating a hazardous beaching and boating conditions from Tuesday right into the middle of next week. Now, temperature-wise, we'll see a dip in the temperatures as of Tuesday. Frontal system go through, and that will bring some nighttime temperatures in the upper 60s, which is very, very comfortable, and those daytime temperatures falling into the upper 70s, and then we'll see a little rebound in those temperatures as we get deep into the week around Thursday, heading into the weekend. Desmond.
Looking pretty good, Basil. That ends the Bahamas Tonight, the weekend edition. Thank you for continuing to make ZNS your first choice for news and information, as only the sun covers the Bahamas better than ZNS. On behalf of the entire team, thanks for watching. Have a good night.
In Harbour Island, North Eleuthera, I'm Charles Fisher. This is ZNS.